This is Barranquilla, a city of beautiful parks and large buildings. It is said that it's one of the best places to live in Colombia. Barranquilla La Bella, the beautiful Arenosa, is one of the best metropolises in Colombia. But not far away is the other side of Barranquilla, and this is the community that we are reaching. Colombia has the highest rate of internally displaced by civil conflict. About 27% of Colombians' population lives below the poverty line. New Wine Covenant was born in the darkest moment of my life. I was born in a poor neighborhood just like this one. From a very young age, I began to see the patterns of behavior that affect our community. And I began to see those scourges that we see in our youth and children, like violence, drug abuse, crime, dysfunctional homes, and single mothers. There is no hope. A number of things that I experienced as a child. Well, I grew up, then I lived from the neighborhood. I am also a theologist, and I learned English as a second language. I used to work in a government institution named SENA. I worked there for 7 years teaching English. But there comes a time where I lose my mind of what I was doing, and I started to walk in the wrong way. When I took the wrong path, I began to make several mistakes, and mistakes took me to that point, that moment of darkness, to the darkest moment in my life, where I was about to commit suicide, because I was one of the people who said that if you don't have money, you are nobody in this life. But when I was about to commit suicide, the light of Jesus came to my life and spoke to me in Psalms 32 verse 8 that says, I will instruct thee and teach thee in the way which thou shalt go. I will guide thee with mine eye. In that moment I understood when Jesus said, freely ye have received, freely give. In other words, by grace we receive, by grace we give to others. And I also understood when Mother Teresa of Calcutta said, he who does not live to serve, not serves to live. That is why our motto is, by grace we receive, by grace we give to others. Our function is to break cycles of poverty in our children and young people. And we're here giving gratefully what one day we freely receive, which is English and especially the Word of God.
La Fundación nos abre las puertas a hacer nuestros sueños realidad. Y así como ellos nos ayudan, nosotros también podemos compartir nuestros conocimientos y experiencias con otras personas. He aprendido la palabra de Dios, que soy imagen y semejanza de Dios, y tengo el valor y todo lo puedo en Cristo que me fortalece.
Para aprender inglés se necesita, obviamente, estudiarlo. Para tú estudiarlo debes entrar a una universidad o pagar un curso, el cual a veces la capacidad económica no es suficiente. Entonces la fundación te ofrece eso, te ofrece la capacidad de aprender inglés gratis.
Well, our mission is to give the opportunity to others who often do not have it. We work with children and young people at risk between the ages of 6 and 21, and we teach them our English as a second language program and comprehensive training in human rights based on the Word of God. In this way, we can give them the necessary tools in order that they can work, and the day of tomorrow they can change their lives. Sponsorship begins with a relationship that helps a child to overcome poverty. When a child lives in poverty, it is difficult for them to have a good childhood. Without basic needs, the opportunity to prosper, or a future with hope, poverty persists for generations. How do we break this vicious cycle? We do it little by little. We offer a safety place like our New Wine Covenant Center. We also have a team that invests them, and a plan to overcome poverty so that they can grow up healthy, educated, especially in English and human rights based in the Word of God, and employed. But we can't do it alone. We can't do it without you. Sponsorship links you with a child in need in order to create a relationship with the child and see his life totally transformed to break the vicious cycle of poverty for future generations. What child will you change his life today? With only $1 per day, with $30 per month, you can make the difference. The Word of God and education fight poverty and provide hope. With your help, we can give our children and youth a better future. Alone we can do a little, but together we can do a lot. With your brick, we can build a better future for our children. Support our organization New Wine Covenant, because by grace we receive and by grace we give.